Hello, my fragrance lovers. Today I decided to prepare for you first impression video. Plus, it has some twist compared to my previous videos. I decided to have less amount of new fragrances added to my collection because I already have a ton of fragrances. And with this, the twist will be that I'm going to share also um, opinion with regards to one of my previously purchased fragrances and how do I get along with it, whether I consider to use it, continue it with it or not. So without further delays, if you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to click on the subscribe button before leaving this channel, and let's just jump into it. The first fragrance that I'm going to start with is going to be actually one of the fragrances that I have purchased recently, and it's going to be a musky, fresh floral, ambery, sweet, warm, spicy, tuberosy, powdery, and fruity fragrance. And this would be actually the cheapest one that I purchased, and it's Lost in You from the house of Oriflame. If you're not familiar with Oriflame, they are having some amazing fragrances. It's a Swedish brand. Um, let's say some might consider it as a downside the fact that it's a multi-level marketing company, or MLM, as you might know the term. The fragrance itself, it's something that was launched last year, and this is how it looks like. It was launched with the occasion of 14th of February, so Valentine's Day, and they came up with this fragrance. To me, this is very youthful, very playful fragrance. And the reason why you see it as a half, it's a very interesting bottle to me, it's because they have a male version as well. That comes in a gray black colored bottle, and if you put the two together, you have united full bottle, the same as, you know, men and women, they complete each other. So that's the idea behind the concept of these bottles and how it was created. Now, for me, this is, you know, a very interesting fragrance because it opens up with pink pepper, it has ginger and cassis. Then it tones down into very beautiful florals like peony, tuberose, and some juicy pear. And in the base, we have musk, tonka bean, ambroxan, and patchouli. Now, obviously, we have here a tons of interesting notes. I'm going to see how it's going to blend with me. For me, it's, you know, it's very comforting as it smells, at least from the bottle. The ginger, I can distinguish it, however, it's not so prominent as I would say in Twilly Dermes. So this is very different, it's more toned down. To me, it's more on a, you know, a toned down feminine fragrance. It's not loud, something heavy like, I don't know, Mugler's Angel or Mugler's Angel Nova, for example. It's not. It's a beautiful feminine scent. That's what I can mention for now. Moving forward and a bit higher in price, it's one of the fragrances that I've been chasing for months and months and months, purely because this is a scent that it's not available in my country. I'm in Cyprus. And when a fragrance is no longer available, I'm actually searching in outlet stores. And one of the outlet stores that had it, they had been out of stock since months and months and months. And thankfully, I found this fragrance in another outlet store, and this fragrance is none the other but Fleur Fatal by Kim Kardashian. As you will see, today's scents are more towards the rosy, floral area, violet maybe even. So one of them here that is also super interesting in bottle as well. I really like the notes in it. It's like rose floral. I have the 30 milliliter versions because this is what I found, but it's very beautiful rose bottle with Kim Kardashian's initials. And as you can see, it's Fleur Fatal here. It's a beautiful scent bottle. Okay, so the moment I open it, let me also spray a bit. Okay, so it's opening up with a heavy alcohol. But once it downs down, it's a beautiful rose. So that it's prominent. It's something that hits you. You can smell it from the atomizer. The atomizer, I like it as well. It's really nice. And it tends to be also powdery, fresh, citrus, musky as well. Now I'm curious if it's going to be woody as well, because usually when the fragrances are woody, you know, are more interesting for me. I like the combinations of starting with something feminine, something floral, something rosy, and then going into more heavier, deeper. These are the scent profiles that I really, really enjoy, and I hope this is one of those. For now, it smells also very sublime to me. And to be honest, it's my first Kim Kardashian fragrance. I never had them. So to be honest, I don't have any feedback with regarding the duration. Price-wise, for 30 milliliters, I paid 25 euros, which is mega deal, given the fact that this is a scent that I cannot find it. And I'm not going to risk ordering this scent from eBay because I already had bad experiences with eBay purely because I got, you know, fake fragrances. Um, to mention more about this fragrance, it was launched back in 2014 and it opens up with bergamot, so that's why we have this citrusiness. It has blackcurrant, violet, and then in the middle notes we have tea rose, peony, and iris. Peony is also a kind of a rose. Base notes would be white musk, sandalwood, and amber. And as you can see, this bottle is shaped in the favorite flower of Kim Kardashian, which would be the rose. And I absolutely adore the idea of the bottle. It's something I would say quite unique in my collections because I don't have such bottles. It's also brings me back a bit the other fragrance you know that I have in my collection. It kind of brings me the vibes of Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa or Rose, if you have that one. It's also green, the scent, and also fresh, I believe because of the bergamot, obviously. But if I would smell Oscar de la Renta fragrance and this, not knowing what they are, obviously, I would say that they are same creations coming from Oscar de la Renta, but it's a really nice scent, I would say, for now. The other purchase that I had would be a more expensive one, and it's Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. Now, when I purchased this scent, they didn't know if it was the new version that was launched or the discontinued version. And I was hoping that it's going to be the discontinued version. So let's see. It's actually Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming by Christian Dior. I already lifted off to avoid a bit the noise with the bags. I apologize for the noise. And this is a 100 milliliter bottle because it's the last piece that I found in the outlet store. And let's just admire a bit the bottle. It's superb. And this is the old formulation. If I'm not mistaken, the amber color of this fragrance version was somewhere around 2016. Um, in normal, it's very nice. It's very, very beautiful. It has some warminess as well. And it's a scent that it has been reformulated. And when it comes to reformulation, I have issues purely because what they do is they tend to destroy the longevity. And I don't like that. You know, when I pay hundreds and hundreds of euros for the same fragrance that was launched years ago and it gets reformulated, I don't want you guys to play with the duration, the longevity of the fragrance because I'm paying the same amount of money. So if you play with the longevity, then make it cheaper at least. That's the message to the fragrance houses. Now, talking about this beautiful, beautiful fragrance, it has again floral, fruity accords, sweet, woody, but it's a bit also fresh. Now, um, you have to keep in mind that there are a lot of flankers as well. And this fragrance, the 2016 version, has raspberry in it, blackcurrant, pink pepper, pomegranate, May rose, some musk, but it's very, very beautiful. I would give it, if I have to give a 10, I would give it a 10 because it's really amazing. Now, I smelled also the reformulated version, and I don't like it because it doesn't last, and that's my issue. So how I would describe it is very feminine, very elegant, sweet, princessy, lovely. There's nothing not to love about this scent. So I would consider it even as a signature worthy scent. And yes, this is my first impression. And I do say because I love it. And I have 100 milliliter bottle. I know it's discontinued this version and it's going to be very, very hard for me to find another one if I'm going to go run through it. But it's a very nice and strong version. It's so good. It's amazing. And I love also the bottle. I mean, it's absolutely adorable. I had a deal on this. Normally, this costed around 110 euros, but because the shop had some discounts between 30 and 40%, I managed to purchase this 100 milliliter for only 70 euros. So it's a good, good deal. Now, what I'm going to also show you, it's, as mentioned, one of the fragrances that I was wearing so far. It doesn't have much of a dent, as you can see, but I managed to wear it for this week at work, and I absolutely love it. It's Elisa Le Parfum. So, as mentioned in my first impression video, this has honey in it, white florals, sweet, woody accords, citrusy. But what is really, really prominent in this fragrance is the orange flower, the African orange flower, the jasmine, and the honey. So I don't get any patchouli, and that's what I love. It's hidden. It's so well blended that what really stands out for me is the florals and the honey, the sweetness, and it's a scent that it's to die for. It's absolutely elegant, sophisticated, chic, feminine, modern, classic. It's not that, you know, old-fashioned classic, that vintage classic, if I can say it. I don't want to say old lady. That's another topic that I will do a discussion about because I don't agree with old lady smells. I do agree with vintage smelling fragrance. That's something more appropriate. And this is an elegant or more modern version of a vintage, um, if that makes sense, because this is how I can describe it. It's superb, and it has a very good projection. It has a very good longevity. I wore it also to a birthday party last week, and wherever I was moving around, the first question that I got was, "What fragrance are you wearing? Because it's amazing." And it's a fragrance that got me also compliments. People started observing this fragrance that stands out from the crowd. When you're at birthday parties, usually there are um, many people. It's not just one person that's invited. So overall, this is hands down. It's a scent that I would obviously repurchase, and I would recommend if you're looking for something elegant, something sophisticated, maybe for a gift for your mom, maybe for a gift for your wife, for your sister, or maybe someone close, a very good friend. It's an amazing scent. You cannot go wrong with this. Um, Overall, it's 10 out of 10. Nothing to complain about. Um, if you apply it on your clothes, obviously you will have that scent bubble around you for longer, all day. And I absolutely love also the bottle. It's really amazing. It's superb. And that would be it for today from my side. I hope you really enjoyed this video and you found some new fragrances that you might have wanted to add to your collections, but you were not sure whether it's something that you might want to have it or not, or you were hesitant. Well, I did purchase some gems and I'm happy with them for now. Obviously, I will get back with some reviews, and till then, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you stay up to date with my newest videos. And till next time, let me know what fragrances you purchased or you might consider purchasing, what are on your wish lists, or what fragrances you are using in the case where you are not purchasing fragrances, but you consider them as your signature scents, because I'm open to new suggestions. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.